Okay, let's see how to create a web page. So in here I use a basic text editor called Notepad. So you know how to open the application called Notepad. Go to the start menu. Just you can go to start menu and then search the application called Notepad. And then here I have Notepad icon. Then I click on this Notepad. Then the Notepad will be open. So first of all you have to save the file. So when you are saving the file, you have to use the file extension called HTML or HTML. Go to File, Save As. Then I save this file on desktop. Actually, I create a folder called IT301, and inside that folder, I have created another folder called say D2. Then inside this folder, I can save my file. Then in here, I can assign name for my file. So I assign file name called say first web page and then the file extension. Put dot and the extension. I use the extension called HTML. So in here I assign file name first web page dot HTML and click save. Okay. So once if you save your file correctly, so you can find your file name on title bar of the Notepad application. Okay, then our first type will be document type or type doc type doc type. So our document type is HTML. So this is the tag which define the type of the document. Then the root tag of the web page is HTML. So when I am inserting a root tag called HTML, at the same time I insert the closing tag of the HTML, right? So that is very easy. So that's why I insert the closing tag as well. Then I can keep some space in here, and then I can insert the other tags or the other content of the web page, other tags of the web page inside this opening and closing tag. So this is the opening tag of the HTML. So this is the closing tag of the HTML. So you can see that ending tag including this slash as well. Okay, then I keep a tab space and then I insert the head tag. At the same time, I can insert the closing tag of the header section. So this is the header section of my web page. So you know this header section contain the tag called title. Title. So which will assign a title for the web page. So I can assign a say title called. So this is my first web page. So this is the title of my web page. So this is my first web page. So that's the title. Okay. So this is the title of my web page. And then so now you know this is the header section. And then next one is body section. Can insert the tag called body. At the same time, I insert the closing tag of the body section. So this is the uh, body section of my web page, and you know this is the place where you can insert the content of the web page. Then I save this again, go to file and save. Then I minimize this application and I open the location that I have saved my file. Now you can see this application. Actually, this file can be opened in two ways. So once if you double click on this file, it will be opened through the web browser. In my computer, the default web browser is Google Chrome. So therefore, it will be opened through the Google Chrome. Or if you want to open this application through the another, if you want to open this file to the another application, so you can go to uh, the file and right click on here, and then here you can go to open with, and here you can choose another application. For example, if I want to open this file using Notepad, I can go to the open with, and you can choose that application. Choose another app. Here you can choose the application called Notepad. Notepad actually here. Click open. Then you can open this file to the Notepad application. Okay. Okay. Then I double click on this file, so it will be open through the web browser. So this is my web page. So you can see this title. All right. So this is the title that we have assigned. This is my first web page, and in here we don't have any content because uh, we have not inserted any content in my web page. Right. So this is my web page. So here body part is empty. So therefore I don't have any content in my web page. Okay. So let's see how can we insert a content. And so assume if you want to insert a paragraph in our web page, so there is a tag called p tag. So this is the opening tag of the paragraph, so this is the closing tag of the paragraph. And so this is much like the paragraphs in word processor. So you can just insert a paragraph using opening and closing tag of the p, right? So actually this HTML automatically add an extra line before and after paragraph. So let's see that in our web page. So here this is the sample content. So this is my first paragraph. So that is the first paragraph, and then you can see this one insert as content of the paragraph tag. Content means the inside the opening and closing tag. So here this is my second paragraph, that is also in opening and closing tag of the paragraph. So let's see how to insert a paragraph in our web page. So I put opening tab the paragraph, and then at the same time I can insert the closing tag for the paragraph. So for the time being, I'll take a random paragraph from our word processor. So in here I have Microsoft Word. So I'll open this Word application. So sometimes you know this, I take the blank document and then I put equal sign, and then there's a function called rand, and then I put two parentheses, then say actually in here I can put number of line, number of paragraph, and number of lines, right? So which will create two random paragraphs. So this is for us, and then I copy the first paragraph, then I insert that paragraph in here. So this is the time being, right? So if you want, you can just type the paragraph in here. So for the time being, I get the random paragraphs from the word processor. Then I save this. So once if you make any modification, so once if you made any modification, you have to save your file. Go to file and save. Actually, this is called the source code of the web page. This is called source code of the web page. So for the time being, I close this, then I close all the notepad files, right? Okay, then I refresh because I have already opened my web page, so therefore I refresh this. Now you can see this paragraph is there. All right. Okay, so this is my first paragraph. If I want, I can insert another paragraph. So now this is my file. So once if I double click on here, it will be open through the web browser. All right, so it will be open to the web browser. If you want to open the source code of this file, that is through the notepad application, how can we open? Right click on here and go to open with, and here I can search the application called Notepad. So sometimes this application will not be there. In that time you can go to choose another app, and then from here you can search the application. Here we can select the application and click OK. Then our source code will be open to the Notepad. This is my paragraph number 1. Then if you want to insert another paragraph, you can insert paragraph in here, and I put the opening and closing paragraph tag. Then I have already got the random paragraph from the word processor. Then I take this second one, I copy this and paste into here in between opening and closing tab of the paragraph. So this is the opening tag, so this is the closing tag. Then go to file, save, because I have made some modification, so therefore go to file, save. Then again I have already opened this web page, so therefore I can refresh in here. So there is a button for refresh your web page, so you can use this button, or there is a shortcut from your keyboard. There is a key called F5, right? F5 on top of your keyboard. There are a set of function keys, so there is a function key called F5. Just you can press F5. Now you can see, so this is the first paragraph, this is the second paragraph. So in here, in between these two, there's a blank line. This is the blank line, right? So that's why I told you that the HTML automatically add an extra blank line before and after the paragraph. Here you can see that blank line, right? So likewise, you can insert any number of paragraphs in your web page, all right? So I want to explain another thing, right? So that is the here you have header section. But header section and body section both are inside the HTML opening and closing tag. Therefore, I keep tab space in here. Actually, here opening and closing of the header section or head tag is indent in one line here. In opening and closing tag of the body section or body tag, opening body tag and closing body tag also in one particular line, we have indent this line. We keep tab space from the left edge of the document. Here also these two are indent, right? Here I put two tab space. Here also I keep two tab spaces, right? So actually this is in readable manner. That means, so here if you have any error, then it will be easily understand. So it doesn't matter, you can insert the paragraph tag in here and then you can close the paragraph tag in anywhere in here, something like that, right? So that is also correct, but this is in readable manner, all right? So go to file, save. Then I have already opened and refresh this. Okay, so this is how we insert a paragraph in our web page, right? Using the p tag, right? And then if you want to put headings or topic for your paragraph, we call it heading. There are number of levels in heading. Actually, in HTML there are 6 levels. All right, H1, so which are defined like H1, H2, H3, something like that. So let's see how can we insert heading, how to insert heading for our paragraph. So assume so this is my paragraph number 1. For example, I inserted say paragraph heading, say so this is, I insert level 1 heading, right? Actually here in this paragraph they explain the uh, what do you call that, how to insert a video in MS Word. So I say inserting say elements, inserting elements. Then I close this heading tag. I put say inserting elements. So let's see, that is the level 1 heading. In this paragraph, actually paragraph 1 is explains the how to insert video. In here, they explain how to insert uh, styles. So level 1 is say inserting elements. So that's our topic. Then I made modification, then I refresh this. Now you can see. So this is level 1 heading. This is how we insert level 1 heading. Then say I want to insert a level 2 heading. So in here I can insert level 2 heading, say H2. Say insert, say yeah, insert video. Then I close the level 2. Here I close the level 2 heading. And for the second paragraph, say I insert level 2 heading, which will explain the say styles. Insert style. Then I close the level 2 tab to save this. Then I made modification, go to web page, and then I refresh this. Refresh this. So you can see this is level 2. If you insert level 3, so which will inserted in the area, right? Okay. So likewise, you can insert headings something like this. All right. Okay. Next one is HTML attributes. HTML. So this is the heading, and then HTML attributes. Actually, HTML elements can have attributes, right? So what is the more usage of the attributes? Actually, attributes provide the some additional information about the element, right? So attributes always specified in a starting tag. So now you know that if it is a tag which contains a particular content, they have closing tag and the opening tag, starting tag or closing tag. So you have to insert attributes in a starting tag. All right. Actually, attributes come with the value. Right. If there is attribute, you have to assign a relevant value for that attribute. So, for example, in a body tag, we can assign a color for body. So there's attribute called BG color. Then you can assign a color for body of the your web page. All right. So you have to insert that attribute in a starting tag of the web page. All right. So let's see how to insert attributes in our web page. Now you can see this is the in here background color is white. So that is the default background color. So I can change the background color by assigning uh, a color for the attribute called BG color. So for the time being, I save this file as in different name. Go to file, save as, and then I save this one as a second web page.html. Now, okay, then now I want to change my body color. Then there's attribute called BG color. So we have to insert that attribute into body tag. So when I go to the starting body tag, keep space, then I put the attribute PG color. Then I told you that attribute always come with the value. Then if there is attribute, you have to assign a value. PG color, put equal, and then value should be inside double quotation mark, opening and closing double quotation mark. So in here I can assign a value, say yellow. Then I save. Go to file, save. Then I go to the day2 folder. So now this is my web page. Then I open this. Now you can see here default color is white. Here default here I set the color called yellow. Then now background, my web page, background color of my web page is yellow, right? Okay, likewise we can insert the attributes. Then by using the attributes we can provide some additional information for the element. So likewise there are a lot of attributes, right? So for example, in paragraph tag you have a attribute called align, right? So you know default alignment is left align. In align attribute you can have a right align, left align, center, justify, all those are there. All right. So for example, you can align your paragraph as in justify, or you can align into right. All right. So let's see how can you do that. So I go to the paragraph tag. Right. So this is my paragraph tag. Right. So this is my paragraph tag. So for this paragraph, I put say, okay, to the time being, I take another two paragraph, right? So in here, I can use say another two, say altogether four paragraphs. So 4 comma 5 go to here. So these two are additional paragraphs, right? I go third one, and then I insert another paragraph. Now I am going to check the alignment tag, alignment attribute of the paragraph tag. Here, one, then I indent this, then I put another paragraph tag like this, closing tag of the paragraph tag, then I take another paragraph, then I put there. Okay, then I save this as a third web page. Go to file, save as. I save this in different file name, third web page.html, and save it. So I remove this body color, save this. Now I have four paragraphs, something like this, right? So these two don't have headers, all right? If you want, you can insert two headers as well, right? So for the time being, say I insert header for third paragraph in level 2 header. So this is picture formatting. Say sorry, H2, and then in here I put another heading, say again video formatting, inserting video. So therefore I'll put say video formatting, something like that, right? So this sometimes this is not related to this paragraph anyway. Now I want two paragraphs, right, like this. Now I want to align these paragraphs, right? So what we can do, so this is the first paragraph, I keep this one as it is, and then I go to there, then say align, then I can align this paragraph into say right, align equal, then within two quotation sign I can write. Now I refresh this, you can see, now you can see this, right? This is the third web page, right? So this one align into right, the second paragraph. Likewise, I can go to the third paragraph, and then I can say align, say center. First one is default, the second one align to right, third one align to center. And I refresh this. Now you can see this one align into center, this one align into right, and then the final one can be say justify align. And I put say align, say justify. Okay, and I go to the web page, refresh this. You can see First paragraph is default alignment, that is left align. The second paragraph align into right. Third one align into center. The final one justified alignment. Alright. So likewise, we can use the align attribute in paragraph text. Okay, then I upload these source codes as well, right? Okay, then the final one is the second lesson, manual break. All right. So how to use break tag? Actually, break tag insert a line into your page before the paragraph break. Right. So for example, actually that means you can move to the next line of the text, and this is identified as a next line by the web browser, right? So in Word document, you can use the enter tag. For example, in here, if you want to uh, uh, move this line into next line, move this text into next line, I can keep your cursor in here and then press enter key like this. So in here, you can use that. Here, assume in here, and then say you can, here you can also type a keyword from here onwards. I want to put into next line, then I can insert the tag called br here. Actually, I save this one as a fourth web page, html. Then I edit this file, right? What I have done in here, I put break tag in here. All right, then I open the fourth web page. You can see here now there is a uh, here this particular text move to the next line. All right, so what, when you have two paragraphs, there is a blank line in between these two paragraphs, but once if you use a break tag, it will move to the next line. It will move to the next line. All right, so this is very important, right? So this is very important. Okay, so I save this one as say file name called formatting, or say fifth, say formatting.html. Let's say free formatting.html. Then I take two paragraphs. So then for the time being, I remove these headings as well. All right. Now I want to insert, there is a tag called pre tag. Let's see. So in here, first paragraph, say okay, so this is free formatting.html file, and I open that file. Now you can see here you have break tag. I remove that break tag also. Here I remove this break tag and I save this and refresh. Okay, now I have two paragraphs, right? Then for the first paragraph, say I keep some space between these two text, right? Set of text. I keep some space in here, and then here also I keep some space. In my source code, here I have a space in first paragraph. Here also I have space, and then I save this and refresh. We can't find that space in here. Here we can't find that space, right? Then what is happening here? Actually, in web browser, they don't, web browser ignore this space, right? Ignore this space. But if you want to keep this space as it is, we can insert this space in free tag. There's a tag called free. All right, that means once if you insert the pre tag, which will take whatever formatting done in source code. That is, here the formatting is keep some space. But in here we don't have pre tag. But in here second paragraph inserted within the free tag. Alright, then I save this, then I refresh. You can see the formatting applied to the source code taken from the web browser. Right, the formatting applied to the source code considered in web browser. Once if we insert free tag, right? Okay, so that's about the free tag, right? So free tag means the here we have discussed the manual way. Actually, free tags tell to the user urgent not to the reformat the text within the pre block. That means whatever content in free tag rendering to the web browser as it is. Right. So usually those spaces are ignored, but if it is in a free tag, those spaces also considered. Okay, so this is the end of the lesson number 2. I have uploaded the source codes as well as images. Then you can clarify your coding. So you can try to do these uh, things. So if you have any doubts regarding this, you can contact me via WhatsApp or email. Okay, thank you very much.